What up, Ski?
What's up,
Good to see you, bro.
All right, everybody. We are live at a special Mere Musk event tonight. We have Ski Mask Collective here today, and we have the great Chad Zumock, the Mud Shark himself. We will be doing a debate type format for you guys tonight, and I'm going to explain the rules real quick for everybody watching, okay? Each candidate will be given 90 seconds to explain their take on the opposing candidate. The opposing candidate is encouraged to be silent till their turn. One question is asked by the moderators, and the candidate has 2 minutes to answer the question. I know you did, motherfucker, so hang on and relax. Have a drink, all right? Sit back and relax. After this, the opposing candidate has around 1 minute to respond and rebut their argument, all right? So let's kick it off with Chad. Chad, explain us in about say a minute to 90 seconds your take on Ski Mask and how you guys first met and whatnot. And what was your first impression of him?
I think he's a tremendous talent. I think there's something there that's going to break eventually. I think something's going to happen with this kid. I don't know what it is, but I have this eye for talent, and he's going to go somewhere. It's going to happen eventually. If he keeps at it, it's going to happen.
All right. Thank you for that. Ski Mask, your take on Chad Zumock.
I did not like when you trashed my family members. You trashed Chuck Mangione, sister. That's the only thing that made me have hate for you. Other than that, I do think you're a funny guy. I'm one of your Patreons. I listen to your show, even after MLC.
Excellent. Okay, so we got a little bit of an opening statement off the ground here, and we wanted to bring you two together because, Chad, you mentioned something online that you wanted to maybe make peace with some people. I know Ski, you've had a long-standing beef with the Z-Man, so
yes.
Why don't we? And I actually caught Ski. You interviewed Z-Man years ago when Brian was.
Yeah, it was in 2020.
Yeah, so you guys have a long-standing relationship, podcasting too. So I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that's happened. Like you brought up a couple things, and Z-Man, I know you've brought up things about Ski as well that he's infringed on your career, I guess. So we'll get into all that. But
yeah. I'll be the first to apologize right now for calling the Bahamas. But the only reason I did that, Chad, was that you trashed Paul Finn's family. You said I have the text scripts. I don't need to bring them up. But I have them, and that was fucked. And so I called the Bahamas Hotel. Everyone says I called the comedy club. I called the hotel, not the comedy club. And I'm sorry for that. All right.
And how much was that gig for? About a couple G's?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks in the Bahamas, a lot of money. But like the fact that you brought up Paul Fenn's, like I don't even care at this. Who is that at this point? Like at this,
he was an ex-co-host of mine. You trashed.
Yeah, but nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody.
But I'm apologizing for past behaviors. That's why I called the Bahamas, Chad.
Yeah, you realize that I sat in a Bahamas police station for 6.5 hours because of your antics.
Good, because you called his wife a fat pig.
Oh, so that's worth getting fired for and getting the account taken away on Twitter.
Do not bring wives or kids into the podcasting situation.
You can't make rules as you go. You drunk. You alcoholic who will be dead in 5 years.
Shut the fuck up.
You cannot. No. I'm a professional. You're a handyman who just got fired. You're moving back to Texas. You got nothing, dude.
How do you know?
Yes.
You
got nothing, dude. I know you're trying to be a shock jock because you watch Kevin Brennan. You're like, you know what? I'm just like Kevin Brennan. You're the reason why. As soon as I saw you, I got bad vibes. You got a bad aura about you. You don't have the resume.
Who gets bad vibes from you, dude?
You got a bad. There's no resume. You're a fucking handyman. I don't walk into a boat shop and want to paint boats, but you walked into my arena wanting to be my equal. You're not. The only reason I'm here is because Little Mir paid me $200. I'm here for $200. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not or ever again.
I don't care about the money.
I do. I'm going to take $200. I'm going to wipe my ass with it. I'm going to like, goodbye, ski mask.
Bye-bye. You know why? You look
Why?
at that,
Repeat something else Kevin Brennan said. Repeat something else Kevin Brennan said. Go ahead. Repeat something else Kevin Brennan said. Dude, you're playing JV freshman female varsity against a fucking NBA player.
High school joke. Shut up, Chad.
All right.
Oh, yeah, compared to what? Compared to what? Shock jock.
I got a question. Like,
where's your mask? Where's your mask?
Well, in the past,
underneath the table somewhere.
So, how much has I think it's well documented that you guys have both struggled with the alcohol in the past. How much do you think your headbutting in this digital realm has resulted from the use of alcohol?
I think it's more the fact that Chad doesn't like me.
Wait, that's why you drink?
I agree.
He's never liked me because Kevin liked me in the beginning.
No, I just don't like you.
Shut up.
You're a no talent.
Wait, Chad, you gotta give us
I don't find you funny.
Hang on,
I just
Chad,
don't
you gotta
find you funny.
Shut up.
Can you
Shut
please
up.
accept the
Shut
fact that
up.
you're not funny?
I know.
Please.
I know.
You're not a funny guy. You never got paid for being funny. You're not a funny guy.
I make more money on my show.
All right,
No, you don't. You're unemployed. You have no job.
Make more money on my show.
Dude, I can not work for the rest of the year.
Dude, what stages do you work at?
Everywhere.
Performing comedy.
Everywhere. I am good for the rest of the month
No, you're
with
not.
residual
Where are your
checks.
dates?
You don't have
You
a
call me
resume.
unemployed. Where are
You
your
don't
dates,
have a
man?
resume. You're a handyman who got fired for
Dude,
alcoholism. You came into work smelling like alcohol. They're like, this guy's bad news, like I predicted.
I got fired because I wasn't vaccinated.
That's a lie. Nobody gives a fuck about vaccination at this point. Nobody.
Yes, they do. Have you
No,
been
they
in the
don't.
Northeast?
No, you're just
Even
a
the
shitty
crazy
worker
doesn't
who
wear a
smells
mask.
like alcohol, who's a fucking mess.
But Z-Man,
That's why you got fired from a boat job. From a boat job. Mirror, you're getting your $200 worth. I'm not done. So you're a fucking piece of shit. You know that. You're garbage.
You're garbage. You're so crazy.
Blah, 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 blah. Faggot. Blah, blah, blah. I learned that from In Hot Water. Dude, listen, I could have done so much damage to you. You have no idea. I know you're. I could have. I could have.
Do it. Please.
No, I won't.
I'm asking you to.
I won't because you're.
Because you can't.
You won't be alive in 5 years. I feel bad.
well, Z,
I feel bad, man.
Z, don't you think maybe you're seeing a little bit of yourself in a younger man here?
Now, Ski Mask, allow him to answer this, or I'll mute. Either you guys allow each other to answer your shit, or I'll have to mute you guys back and forth.
Z,
I like Little Mir trying to take control of this.
Fuck, Jesus Christ, you guys are crazy.
Because I see, I think you guys are both talented streamers and funny dudes. So I think I think maybe you see like him as like you could be seeing him as like a little brother or something.
Yeah, Chow, you got it. You nailed it.
Dude,
Maybe.
Chad, when I see you, I'm going to get
Chow's, dude, that's psychiatrist's explanation right there. You fucking nailed it, dude.
Well, Z.
I see a little brother. I can't let go of it.
You just want to beat my ass because I'm your little brother.
That's right, man.
Z, you tweeted last night that you were looking to maybe make peace in some.
Because Twitter's false. That's why Ski Mask is so dumb. You lie on Twitter.
Wait, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you. Hang on, let me
please
finish.
do. Mute me.
No, you. Finish
Little Mirror, get rid of me. Get rid of me. Just X me out completely. No, get rid of me.
Twitter statement.
X me out.
I'm not
X
going
me out
to.
forever.
I paid for some good shit. Run your Twitter argument on mute.
Little Mirror, send Stevie Lou the link.
I'm not doing that.
No.
No, we're not doing that bullshit.
We're not doing double teams.
We're not
doing double teams. We're not doing double teams.
Chad, finish your statement with Twitter, please. And please, Ski, don't interrupt. It's a debate. Come on.
Twitter is a lie. It's all bullshit.
Okay.
But they all talk shit on Twitter like it's just on Twitter. It's Twitter. It's only Twitter. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. And then when you start talking shit on Twitter, these fucking losers, these dumbasses, you fucking actually go and contact hotels, comedy clubs, workplaces. When I'm like, I'm just talking shit. I don't know. No. Ski Mask. I know you're coked up. I know you're coked up. I know you're drunk. I know you're drunk. You're coked up. I know, no. You don't tell me to shut up. You've done nothing in your career to warrant me to shut up. Listen to me. Listen to me. You need to know something. You're nothing. I don't walk into a boat deck and try to paint boats. You walk into a comedy club and expect respect. You don't deserve it. I know. You're trying your hardest. It's not working, dude. You're losing momentum. You don't have the momentum. You don't have the chops. The only reason Kevin Brennan has you on that show because you suck his dick. That's the only reason. That's it. You're a podcast listener. What's your resume? How much money have you got paid in comedy for a year? I want in comedy.
Answer that.
Lie. Chow, butt in, you fucking asshole.
I'll show it.
Z.
First of all, the only reason I called the fucking club was because you threatened my girlfriend's job on Twitter. That wasn't funny.
I don't know who she is. I never met her. I've never seen her. You dummy. You're a dummy. You're dumb. You're a dumb dude who is from Texas, who has a warrant. Your life is over. You have nothing going on. You're dumb. And you try to get me fired from a gig that I've earned. You almost lost an account because you're a reckless, drunk coke addict who's been fired. You lost jobs because you're a coke addict. You're a fucking drunk. You're a problem. I don't like you at all. You're unlikable. You're not funny. You're nothing. You can't go to.
We'll take it, you fat.
Let's calm down. Hang on.
$100. I know. Whip off your hat. Put on your ski mask. Do some coke. Do whatever you do because you can't go toe to toe. Okay? You don't have it. You don't have the comedic chops. The fact that you went after Louis J. Gomez, you think you're that delusional because you listen to podcasts? Yes, keep screaming over me with nonsense. Everybody knows I own you. I own you, bitch. You're nothing. You are nothing. The fact that Chow and Mir think you're something is a problem. It's a big problem. You freak people out, and you're a fucking problem.
Oh, I freak people out, do I?
All right, perfect.
Yeah, you're a problem. I know about these secret shows where you're hammered. Oh, Kevin Brennan's coming. And they're like, this guy's a fucking problem.
Oh, who told
you
that?
You were on Merce. Everybody, dude. Everybody. You have problems, dude.
You hang around with, Chad.
I don't hang around with anybody. I live my own life. I make my own judgment. I moved to Tampa, Florida during the COVID lockdowns. I moved to Florida during the COVID lockdowns because I make decisions for myself. You got nothing. Okay, you're going to the whole. You got nothing. You're an amateur. You're playing freshman basketball. I'm in the NBA. Yes. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to pause everybody real quick. Mute time. Let's calm down for a second. All right, I'm going to bring you guys back, all right? Let's calm down for a second here.
Let's get
Take
into
deep breaths.
question.
Yeah, so my question is this to you guys. So, Ski Mask, you had Chad Zumock on your show, correct?
Correct, yes. He's been on a couple times.
All right, did you ever interview him before on that?
No, he was on with Kevin.
So how was your experience with Chad on your show? Like, how did you guys, what was the dynamics?
He came on my show and basically was embarrassed because Kevin asked him to do it.
I agree.
Okay. So why did he show up a second time then?
I have no idea.
Kevin Brennan.
Yeah, it's all KB's fault. Of course, again, KB spinning that round. And, dude, I just wish the best for Chad. I wish he'd get along with me and like me because he knows I'm funny. He knows he loves me.
No, I don't. No, you're not. That's the problem.
You're not funny.
No, I am. I made a career 20 years. I pay taxes every year for being funny.
Name the
every
dates.
year. I pay taxes for being funny.
Well, Z, you didn't. You're over about 20 years older than Ski Mask. So when you're talking resumes,
way older. I'm 28.
Yeah, so if you're talking resumes, like he doesn't have the Can you think
he has
back
no
to what
resume.
you were doing at 28?
Dude, you don't know what I've done? I worked in the Gulf of Mexico. I worked in Alaska.
Shane Gillis.
I'm talking about comedy, dude, not blue collar
resume,
working.
Motherfucker.
No, blue collar working. You're not smart enough to realize that. Like, what is your commitment to comedy? What have you done to sacrifice and went out there?
Kevin still has me on.
That's nothing. It's a small glitch in the internet. Nobody gives a fuck about Kevin Brennan in comedy. Nobody.
He has Joey C on. Come on,
Joey C stinks.
Mirror.
He has
Really?
Joey C on. That's trash.
Joey
That's trash.
C?
That's trash.
Joey C's dank.
No, he's
Yeah,
trash,
yeah.
bro.
You,
He's
as soon
trash.
as you have Joey C on your podcast, you're done. It's a wrap. He
I
used to
haven't
have
had him
Bill
on my
Burr on.
podcast.
He used to have Bill Burr on. Jim Gaffigan.
Burr?
Now he's down to
The
Ski
fuck
Mask
cares?
and fucking Jim Stansel. Like,
Yeah, of course. Jim Stansel, first of all,
is
Jim
a
Stansel
he's
did
nothing.
Gino's roast, and he murdered. I will defend Jim Stansel.
He
to
was
the
reading
death.
other people's jokes.
It doesn't
Give-
fucking matter.
yes,
Chad.
you do. You're
He
reading
read
a
it
script.
perfect.
Give me a script of other people's jokes, and I'll murder. It's that simple.
Chat. Let me tell you something. Jim
What?
Stansel
I
is
can't wait
one
for
of
the non-something coming my way.
Jim Stansel is one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever
Oh my
met
God!
in
You know
my
what? You
entire
own
life.
me. You own me. You own me.
I'm
right
not trying to own you. I'm trying to be your friend. We're trying to mend fences here.
All right, hang
No,
on. Before you,
I'm not
before you
trying
guys
to
get-
defend shit.
hang on. Before you guys get into more
Here,
shit, Chad, what was your experience hopping on Ski Mask show? Did you enjoy it at all? Was there
No.
something there you can enjoy? Nothing at all.
No,
What was your-
Kevin
what was your
wanted me to
experience?
do it.
What was
It
your
was during
experience on it?
COVID lockdowns. I didn't get it. This guy just came in from out of nowhere. No resume, never done anything.
Real resume. Oh my God.
Hey,
Stop
hey,
saying
hey.
the word, man.
Hey, dude, go ahead, Chad.
Are you going to shut up?
He's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about him. I just did it for a favor for Kevin. And I go, all right, this guy's weird. You could tell he hasn't put time into this. He hasn't worked at it. I don't care what you did at the boat docks or the marina or whatever the fuck you did. You're not a comedian, dude. You're just not that guy. You haven't did it. And you're trying to, it's like I said before, and I mean this. I don't know what you did. You painted boats or something? Is that what you did? I don't know. I'm asking.
I was a
He's an oilman.
purchasing manager.
Okay, whatever that is.
I have
I
an
don't.
extensive resume, Chad. I can
No,
get
no,
a
no,
job like
no.
this.
Tell me what it is. I don't know what it is. Tell me what it is.
Explain your
I
resume.
can get a job in 2 seconds.
What's your resume?
What did you do? No,
Inventory.
what did you do for this job? I don't know. Tell me what you did for this job.
I was a purchasing manager.
What
I
does that
purchased
do?
All the parts.
You for boats.
Yes, I sat at a computer
Okay.
and purchased all the parts.
Okay.
As a
So-
purchasing manager.
So with that being said, I don't know what that entails. I don't know what that does. But that's like if I walked into your world and like, I'm a purchasing manager now. I'm going to start buying parts for boat. I don't know what that's what you are with comedy. You just walked in. You have no idea what you're doing. You think you're something. You're not. And
Yeah,
that's
but
what
when
it
I do
is.
shows, I kill.
And Kevin Brent, no, you don't. You've never done shows.
I
I've heard
have
about
done
your secret
shows.
show. You
haven't-
bomb.
Dude,
You don't know how to
I
do
perform
stand-up
with
comedy.
paddles all
You're
the
not
time.
good, dude. You're
I
bad at
perform
this.
with
You
paddles.
find losers like
I
Stevie
perform
Lou,
with paddles.
Stansel, who have no resume, and then you think you're something.
Chad,
I know you're
Chad,
frustrated.
Chad,
I know.
calm
I
down,
know you
calm
don't
down,
ever want to buy
calm
this.
down.
And I
Let's-
apologize.
Chad,
And I
calm down.
apologize that I'm giving you facts. But
No,
this
no,
is
you're
what
not
it
giving me
is.
back.
You're
You're not giving me
nothing.
back.
Kevin
Chad,
Brennan has
calm
you
down.
on.
Hang on,
You, Chad,
Yeah.
please.
Let's
run it back.
wait 1 sec.
1 second,
Uh,
Chad. 1 second. 1 second.
Chad, 1
second.
sec. We got the
Chad,
beef.
you gotta
Let's get
calm
into
down.
sidekicks because he's calling out your sidekicks, Stansel
Jim
and Ski.
Jim
All right, and
Stansel
Stevie.
is one of the funniest motherfuckers
What about-
I've ever
What about
met in my
Stevie? What
entire
about
life.
Stevie? What about
Stevie?
Stevie?
Also, Cabana
What about
King.
what about
King
Chad? Your two
fucking
sidekicks.
My friend Mike
Mazer and,
Levicki. My friend
Mazer
Mike
and,
Levicki. My friend
You
Mike
always
Levicki
say
from
my friend. When's the last
my
time
friend
you
Mike
talked to
Levicki
him?
from college
When's
is
the
the
last time
funniest
you
guy I
talked to
ever
him,
met.
Chad?
But guess what? He teaches social studies. He's not a performer.
who
He's not a
cares?
professional. Okay?
Okay, no,
He's
that's okay.
hilarious.
Chad, hey! Holy shit! Shut the fuck up for a second. Jesus Christ. Hey, honest question though.
Oh, nice water bottle. Is it vodka in it, Chad?
Jesus Christ, be quiet for a second. So, real
Good.
honest question.
Good comeback.
So, Chad, you shat on his sidekicks and whatnot that he brought onto his show. So, we're asking you, what about Tony Mazer and your other gentleman you have on?
Tyler.
Tyler, that's it. Yes. What about those gentlemen? Don't they
They're
have
friends of
normal
mine.
jobs?
They're just
Okay.
friends of mine.
They're not trying to pursue
No.
careers.
I like
comedy,
talking to
nothing,
them.
entertainment.
No, and I like.
I'm
I
not like
personally
Kevin
like
Brennan
that.
or
I
anybody
like that.
using people for social media status. Like, listen, they don't have a following. I know, but I like them, and it's just like I don't use people.
I
who
100%.
all right,
agree
I'm gonna
like that.
Mir. I'm gonna leave if he keeps interrupting. I'm just
You
not
gotta
gonna
I'm
do
just
it.
telling you, I like that idea. You fact.
Well,
We'll keep it a little more chill, just in the screaming, and we'll try to get to some topics here a little bit.
Let's do more topics because I'm tired
you
of
have
screaming.
topics,
Yeah, so-
please.
Yes, we have a lot
I have
for
a
you,
question. How much is this whole thing related to Kevin Brennan? Because it seems like you two have been overly affectionate to Kevin Brennan over the years, and you've had
Ski
your
Mask,
ups and
quit
downs
trying to be
with
a
him.
shock. Tell him to quit trying to be a shock jock. Like he's trying to like put this thing over the edge. Nobody cares, dude.
So
I know you're wacky. You're out of control. Nobody can believe what you're going to do next.
All right.
You're going to show up naked next. Oh my God, you're a
That was
shock
funny,
jock.
though. Yeah.
What's this jackass? What are you, Steve-O?
All right, let's see the question. Go ahead.
Yeah. So like, how much has this beef intensified due to your guys' relationship with Kevin Brennan? Because it seems like that's the common denominator between you two. He brought you guys together, and it seems like at one point you guys were chill, but then over the years it's really ramped up between you two. But then also with Kevin being in the mix, do you feel like he's a big part of why this beef is so hot right now?
100% not.
Chad, go.
Chad's
Chad, no. Hang on. Chad, you go first.
No. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Ski.
Chad's jealous of me. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's,
I mean,
that's
you
a
got
guy
youth
trying
on
to,
him.
he's trying to make he's trying to be a shock jock and make this interesting.
I don't have to be a shock jock. I can do any job in the world I want because I have an extensive.
Go
fucking
do
resume.
it. Go do it and quit
I will.
podcasting.
It seems like ego's been like a big thing here. Like
They've been
who's
bricks.
better, who's got a resume.
I
but
know
like,
I made more money at a book.
Go ahead.
yeah. So with that being said, I mean, like to most people,
Owned.
you guys are on the same level.
Owned.
Like, essentially, you guys are
Owned.
pretty much the same bracket tax wise. You guys are same numbers, viewer wise, all that type of stuff. So
Chad, hang on,
why are
Chad.
you guys quivering or quibbling over like
Can we
just
just
small
end it,
little
Chad?
things?
Shut
Can
the
you
fuck-
stop
you
being
gotta
a
stop.
fag?
You gotta stop for a second, dude. Go ahead. He's still trying to finish the question out here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I want you guys to like come to some type of peace. You know, I think that would be good for both of you guys in the long run. Don't you
Where
think,
did he
Z-Man?
go? I
You've
don't
got too
know.
many. You
got
got too many
triggered.
enemies right now, Z-Man.
I don't care. Like, what are we gonna hang out? Like, who cares?
Well, what do you care about?
You guys are
Z-Man?
weirdos on the internet. Like, what am we gonna go fucking kayaking? Who gives a shit?
Yeah. But
So what if Ski Mask host hates me? It doesn't affect my day to day.
I've never once said I've hated Chad Zumock.
I hope
never
you
once.
do. I don't care if you like me or
I
hate
know,
me.
I know your exact address, dude. I've never fucked you.
Good. It's creepy. It's creepy as fuck.
But
I was
Z-Man,
going
you,
for
Very
some of my
creepy.
best friends.
Z-Man, you always default to like you don't care in the argument rather than answering. But like, what do
Right.
That's
you
easy
care
to-
about,
that's easy
Z-Man?
deflection. That's easy deflection. Yeah.
Like
what
you
do
don't
care
like
about?
what do you
Good
hold most
question,
sacred
Charles.
in your
Good
life,
question.
Z-Man?
Little mirror over here on the top left reached out to me saying, "Hey,
No,
would you
answer
do this
the question.
podcast?" I'm answering it. Would you do this podcast for $200 between you and Ski Mask? I go, sure. So here
So
I
you-
am.
So money, so just a little
We both
tiny,
have blue
$200
eyes,
is
Chad.
nothing, dude. Like that, what's that gonna do for you? So like tiny bits of money is all that motivates
You guys get
from day to
content.
day?
You guys get subscribers, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want with this. Put
No,
it
I
on
agree.
Reddit.
I get
Well,
it.
Chad, I mean, I gotta say, you look
Hey,
great, man.
All right.
You look
But-
way better without drinking. If, in fact, you're not drinking,
Mm.
your face looks good.
Go ahead. Continue the question. I
Thank
know
you for
that
the
shit.
compliments, dude.
Because-
it means a lot.
From what I gather, Z-Man, you used to be like the guy who like knew everyone in LA and Cleveland, and you were like a guy who was like a social guy, and now you seem to become like a recluse in some
He's the
extent.
mud shark.
Hang on,
Stop calling
let-
him the Z-Man.
All right. There you go. Okay.
So what Z-Man, what's the end game in all this? Do you have any foresight in anything that you're trying to do here? I just want to know.
I like when these microphones go off and the cameras. I just live my life. I don't.
So,
Right.
What's that look like? Can you give us any idea? Like,
No,
what are you
because
into?
everyone's a weirdo. They'll like
What's your
find
hobby?
out. I do. all kinds of things.
You have no
Dr.
kids,
Chow-
you have no
Dr.
wife, so
Chow
what do you
brought
do?
up a great question. What do you do in your daily?
I don't want to. I don't want to share anything personal about my personal life with any of you because you
just
guys
general.
are creeps. Just like Ski Mask, he'll contact the Bahamas, and I'll have to sit in a goddamn police
Only
station for 2
my
hours.
girlfriend. No one fucks. with my
What's
girl.
What's her name? Where does she work? I have no idea. You
Yes,
dummy.
You do. You told me you did, and that's what you threatened.
Yes, I lied on Twitter. You
Okay,
fucking
thank you.
drunk.
Thank you. There it is. Clip it. clip it.
No,
cut
clip
tweet
it. So that doesn't mean you contact the fucking hotel
Yes,
where
it
I work
does.
and almost
Yes, it does.
lose the account and get me
It
fired and
That's
deported.
true. That's true. That's
absolutely
true.
I fucking contact the
Just
Bahamas.
because I said something doesn't mean it's Twitter.
Wait. I got a quick question.
Little,
Don't
you think
play-
Little
don't
Mears
play
is?
that.
Do you think Little Mears is first and last name? It's a lie. You
Yeah.
dummy. It's
Yeah, but
Twitter.
dude, it wasn't a joke. You said
It was
you
a joke.
contacted my girlfriend's work, and that
I
you're
never
calling
did.
The school that she worked at.
You're a liar.
I'm
Are you
not
lying?
Go back.
Is he
to
lying?
the
Yes, he's
tweets.
drinking.
I got the tweets. I have
doesn't
the
ma-
transcript.
I never did it. You dummy.
I have the transcript.
No,
you
no.
faggot.
Watch
Are you
the
dumb?
Twitter.
Are you dumb?
No,
have
you
it.
are. You're very
Hang on.
not smart because
Hang on. I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt you too. So I got a question for Ski Mask. Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for Chad on Ski Mask real quick. Okay, so let me ask him a question real quick. Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
So Ski Mask,
Go ahead.
you canceled his fucking show because he was talking shit about your buddy's family, right?
No, he was talking shit about my
No, your
potential
girl,
wife.
your potential wife. Okay, so you
Yeah,
canceled his
right.
Bahamas. Is that why you canceled his fucking gig?
Absolutely,
Basically.
100%. Yes.
Okay, who's the other gentleman you were talking about then that was like he said something about their family or some shit like that? He called somebody fat or
That
some
was
shit.
Paul Fins. That was back in 2020 when Chad.
Why are you getting involved with somebody else's fucking
I don't
issues
even
and whatnot?
think
Why are
about
you
that
white
guy. I
knighting?
have no clue who that guy
Because
is.
Dude,
Why are you white
if someone
knighting?
talks about someone's family.
Why is it
I
your
don't put
problem
up,
to do
I
that?
don't put up with that shit, little man.
You don't
I
make
do-
rules as you go. We're just talking shit on Twitter. It's
Yeah,
it's
but
Twitter.
Dude, all right,
It's
so
Twitter.
Call me a fag.
It's
I'll call
Twitter.
You a bitch. You don't talk
It's a
about
Twitter.
My fucking girl.
There's
Shouldn't
no
Paul
actions.
Shouldn't Paul Finch or whatever the fuck his name is say something about that instead of you? Oh, he left. Guess his shit died. I don't know, but I mean, shouldn't Paul say something about it instead of Ski Mask to you or whatever the fuck?
There's
happened?
no actions taking place on my half off of Twitter. It's just Twitter talk, and then these people talk tough on Twitter. Then once you push back, they can't handle it, and next thing you know, they're threatening you. They're calling your work. I'm like, dude, I'm talking shit on Twitter. I didn't take that extra effort, and that's where people don't understand. Like, once you take it off Twitter, it's over. Like, it's Twitter, dude. I don't know anything.
It don't matter, man.
I don't know who Paul Fens is. I don't give a fuck who Paul Fens is.
Employers can read that shit, Chad.
Oh, they're gonna go, oh my God, Ski Mask host.
No.
Let's fire him.
Do all you want.
Anonymous
Say
pink
Paul
mask.
Fens' cock is small. Say
Well,
Chuck
Z-Man,
Mangiel's
Z-Man.
cock is small.
You
That's
don't even
fine.
give a fuck about that guy. No one knows about that guy. Nobody talks
No,
about
I-
that guy.
I never-
We don't care
heard
about that
about
guy
it.
right now. But Z-Man, don't you think that some of the stuff that you're talking about on Twitter, you say it affects you? Not at all, but it does affect you in your day to day.
Well, I'm just talking shit back because they always say it's just Twitter. It's just Twitter. It's no rules. I'm like, all right, well, let's talk Twitter. Let's talk shit.
Yeah,
and
I
as
mean, dude,
soon
we
as you
work
push back
regular
on Twitter,
jobs.
as soon as you push back on Twitter,
wait 1 second.
they take it to a new level. They call
I'm-
employers.
watch your back. Wait
I
1
don't
second.
do that. I have never done that. Hey, Ski Mask, I've never called your employer. I've never called your girlfriend. That never happened. I just talk shit, but you're so dumb and drunk. You're like, oh, I got to call the Bahamas to get this guy deported. And you have no idea what you're talking about because you run with Twitter rhetoric and you run with Reddit bullshit and gossip. Yeah, you get angry, bite your tongue, and
Well,
This is
Z-Man,
the
your show is heavily Reddit based too. The Kumias Cox, right?
Am
No.
I live?
No,
Let me know when I'm live.
you're
You're
live.
good right now. You're good.
Chad, it's not about you doing it. It's the dumb fucking fans on Twitter. And you know that.
Jim
And
Stansel,
you know,
Paul Fens.
putting that shit out there, people are going to tweet it. Stop it. He's out of the business.
Yeah, you
I'm
might.
out of the business. Well,
No,
this
not
is
you. Not you.
think this?
Paul's out of the business.
No, I don't even think about that guy. He's not even in my fucking.
Yeah, but still, it's
memory.
still the same thing. You said
No.
you were going to fuck his wife. I have the fucking transcript.
Hilarious. By the way, the fact that you
It's
think I'm
not
gonna go.
funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck his wife, whoever the fuck that is. Yeah, that's
You called
happening.
his wife a whale.
I stand by it.
Chad, look at the camera and say you stand by it.
I
Don't look
stand
right.
by it. It's great. It's hilarious. You fucking
not.
dummy. I don't even know what she looks like. You fucking idiot. Go do some more coke.
Give me some. Send me some.
I don't do
You're
coke.
the one down there by Miami.
Well, I mean, you guys do
Hilarious.
I know, Z-Man, you're limited in the substances, but you do enjoy your fair share of drinking. So you do share that in common with Ski Mask. So, like I said, how much of this is alcohol fueled?
Yeah, alcohol driven.
Yeah, Chad. I do want to know, man.
I really want to know where we're going with this, you masterful psychologist. Where are we going with this? What's the end game?
I don't know. What is your end game, Z-Man? I look at you as a guy who's like in his 40s, 50s, late 40s, early 50s, whatever you are, and like, I don't know. What is your end game?
Mask, go buy a computer. Quit relying on your past job. Go get something. You can rent one.
What like do you do any like goal setting, any planning for like your comedy career, anything? Like what do you envision for yourself 5 years from now, like in comedy? What are you doing, man? Like, do you think like that, or you just think day to day?
Yeah, Chad, come on, man.
I'm all about goal. All I care about is goal setting, dude. That's all I care about. It's all about the goals.
People are so perplexed by like what you do. You've been running this show. You had a big pop. You were very popular for a minute.
Right. For a minute, and then it ended.
Well, you didn't. You kind of didn't.
Sure.
You didn't upgrade your studio like you said. You kind of. I mean, you're funny. I get it.
I love how you guys say he doesn't look drunk. He looks hammered.
Thanks.
Look at his eyeballs, boys.
Yeah, look at my eyeballs through a ring light. Yeah.
I get it if that's like your game
nice
and you just want to talk shit.
Hang on, Ski. Go ahead. Continue, Dr. Chow.
Yeah, like, I mean, if that's this, I enjoy this type of mud sharking that you're doing, but then I don't know, like, if this is like sustainable forever or like,
sure.
What else? What's next for the Z-Man? So,
nothing.
What do you think about?
Let him answer. Let him answer.
Yeah, let me answer, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like just become a better person, dude.
Make. All right, good. I like that.
I like that too. Is it true?
Is it true?
I don't give a fuck about any of this. Just let it be known. None of this matters because as soon as we logged off, I go live life. This is dumb. Like what? Like when are we gonna hang out? Never. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Bubba, come up.
It's a non-event. There's nothing going on. You're just showing up to a fucking lobby where Kevin Brennan's at. You're not doing anything. There's no show. There's no live podcast. You're showing up.
Yes, there is. There's live podcast.
No, there's nothing going on. You're losers. Why would I fly in for that to hang out with you? Honestly. What are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? Jim Stansel?
Because it'd be nice.
God, he works in a goddamn soccer ball shop or comedy club. I don't know what the fuck he does. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Nice to finally meet you, you fucking asshole.
What are we gonna do? Like, hey, we're friends now? We're not.
Have a beer. Have a beer. Shake your hands.
We'll have a beer.
Have a beer. Shake hands.
No.
All right, then don't come because you're broke. You're flat broke.
No, I have money, but it's a waste of money to go there.
Money. Yeah,
why would I fly? Why would I pay money to go see you? Honestly. There's a girl who lives in Brandon who's gorgeous who wants to go on a date with me. I won't even drive there for her, let alone fly to Atlantic City for you. Gross.
Why don't you go to the gas station and get some of those blue rhino pills?
Yeah, dude.
Comebacks
you
are terrible.
You should definitely go hit up that chick, bro.
Yeah, you need to go lace a pipe.
Yeah.
Well,
Chow, Mirror, get something going here. Like, make this something.
I got a question real quick. So, AC, where the fuck it is, August 18th, what the fuck you guys are doing? Suppose there's nothing going on, correct, Chad?
Nothing. You meet Kevin in the lobby and watch him play poker.
Didn't you actually try to set up something right for that?
Yeah, I want to do a show.
About that.
I'm a 20-year performer. I've been in the game. Sorry, I've done it. I've met everybody. I've been around.
Years
Let's put a show. I know. It's a problem for you, but it's a fact. Let's do something. Let's put on something, whether it's a free performance or a live podcast. Let's give back for what we do, not take and watch Kevin. So you go buy drinks for Kevin. Go let Kevin take your money. That's what it is.
So okay. So here's my thing though.
It was weird. You got a mouse in your pocket.
What? Hang on. Jesus Christ, Ski Mask. So my question is, aren't you kind of like...
Oh, this is the worst. Do you want your money back?
I might, honestly, after this.
Yeah, I'll send it back.
You
Trust me.
first one here.
Brutal.
I'm just kind of concerned,
You're brutal.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
brutal. You're 12.
Chad,
You smell like poop.
Yeah, when I see you, will you hug me?
No,
No.
he's not going to.
Dude, I hope you get your shit together. Listen, I'm not perfect by any means, but you got a weird thing with me that I don't like. I don't want the energy. I don't care if you like me or don't like me. I really don't. I don't want to put any effort into this. Mir and Chow have been cool to me. They've been nice to me, and they've been cool.
Good dude.
You haven't. You haven't. You've gone out of your way not to be cool. And you've tried to do something because you saw Kevin Brennan doing it, and it bothered me.
You went out of your way to be cool with Paul and my girlfriend.
I don't know them. I don't know either one of them. I don't. If your girlfriend came up to me right now and kicked me in the face, I'm like, who the fuck is this
Fuck
bitch?
was that?
My neighbor?
Can you just give me a sorry for saying the shit about my girlfriend?
No, because I don't know her. I don't know what she looks like. You're a sensitive bitch, and you're a cunt. Because I said something on
You're
Twitter.
a fat piece of shit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
right.
shit!
You ain't got no job. Take the hat off, you bald.
The guy who just got fired told me I don't have a job. Okay.
There you go, fair enough. All right, let's stop right there for half a second. Jesus Christ, okay? Let's stop for 1 second with you two.
Is Jesus
All right.
Christ joining the show?
Shut the fuck up, you Texas hillbilly. All right, here we go.
So get Brennan in here.
No, I'm not
He's
getting
in here?
Kevin in here.
No, we should get him in here. That would.
I don't have his shit.
He's probably
It's
in
all
here. He has nothing going on with his career.
I can send the link.
Kevin Brennan is a loser. He has nothing. You think he's a god? He's a fucking loser. Nobody in comedy respects him anymore. He's done, dude. He's had the same act for 30 fucking years. If you watch his specials and his albums, he repeats the same fucking jokes. He's a lazy fuck, and he hates when people are doing stuff. He tried to get me fired from gigs. He tried to get my YouTube channel banned. You're like, he's a god. No, he's not. He stinks.
Yeah, I agree with that to some extent. Now he stinks. Anyway, so look at it this way. So, Chad,
I'm about ready to get off. I gotta go pork my girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Ew.
Anyway, so Chad, you were kind of disappointed
With that fat piece of shit?
Come on, Chad.
I don't even know what she looks like, you fucking dummy.
Yeah, but
I have no idea what her name is. I don't know anything. But you're like, oh, don't go there. Don't go there. I don't know what she looks like, you stupid motherfucker. Call my next gig and get me fired.
Matter.
You're an insecure, you cokehead, you drug addict. You'll be dead. You got pancreatitis.
The minute I see you.
All right, let's stop.
You're never going to see me. You're never going to see me.
All
right.
You
Can we calm down for 1 second, please? Like, let's calm down.
Let's get into something.
Let's get into something with you two, okay? Please, please calm down. Okay, we're done? All right, I'm bringing you guys back. Okay. Please calm down. So, Chad, you were very kind of disappointed with how Kevin Brennan approached Ace. You guys were killing it, having about 1,000+ viewers and whatnot. You're like, let's
pussy.
Jesus Christ, this guy. Shut the fuck up, you fag.
Sober up, you drunk.
There you go. Thank you. All right. So you're kind of disappointed, Chad, with Kevin Brennan's not taking advantage of what's happening with your guys' career at that point in time with the show, correct? Right?
I agree with that. Mir, that's a good assessment. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like you're wasting a great opportunity for us to make more money, gain more viewership and whatnot, and do something for the
build.
Yeah, you got to build it. I agree with that. I really do. So, Ski Mask, why are you're such an avid fan of Kevin Brennan? You've watched the show for so long, and you would probably yourself enjoy to see a show grow, to be more successful. Why is it not concerning to you that Kevin's not taking advantage of that, like Chad was, who actually cared about the show, apparently, and not see it grow further with doing a show, all that shit? What about you makes you not think like Chad does? Because Chad was part of the show more than you have, and he really wants to grow, and you're just okay with just playing poker, and that's it. So answer me, why can't you see how Chad sees it with growing the show further?
I think that
if the show's hit a pinnacle point and it could go further, but you wanted to digress further into the gutter, while Chad wants to go further. Why are you there?
To be honest, I think Kevin just having some family problems.
Has what?
See, you don't know that for sure. Don't say it. Don't. That's reckless.
How was that reckless, Chad?
You don't know. You don't know.
What do you say?
Family problems?
I just said I think. I said I think.
Well, you can't think because you make bad decisions.
Wait. Did that?
Don't think. Don't think, because that what got you fired in the first place.
Please answer. So you think it's family problems? That didn't stop Bert Kreischer
continuing
his career. That didn't stop Bert Kreischer continuing his career. Family problems. He probably had other shit going on and whatnot. Tons of people they've had family problems.
Kevin's the best that ever walked. I'm the number one Kevin Brennan.
He doesn't like you, dude. He uses you, spits you out. He throws you to the curb. So kiss his ass. You're a loser.
I will. If he bends over.
I don't. That's why I'm not on the show. I won't kiss his ass.
I will.
Well, that's the difference between me and you.
He's the best to ever do it.
Enjoy being on a show for 5 minutes before he tells you you're a loser and kicks you off.
I love when I get kicked off because it means I get to go to sleep.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dr. Chow. No, you go, bro.
No, I mean, like, I did gather that, like, at one point, Z-Man was doing some of the back office stuff to...
Yes, he was. He's getting gas
the
and
show,
whatnot.
right? And then it seems like that function, Kevin has taken everything on himself to do everything, and it really hurts the show, and maybe he doesn't trust Ski Mask to fill the role of Z-Man.
You don't think Joey C., Ski Mask, and Stevie Lou are a good guess compared to Bill Burr? Okay.
No. But
we
I'm
don't
telling
like
everybody
Bill Burr.
talking about that because even other podcasts that have had guests and
you don't want to raise your profile, get more followers.
It's the same thing as Kuma.
The only thing who gains anything is you. That's it. Kevin gets nothing out of you. Nothing.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
Because you're out of control, dude. I Ski Mask, I'm gonna see this honestly. Like everything aside, I hope you get your life together. I really do.
I mean, I think we hope that for him and for you, Z-Man, because you've
fine.
had your ups and downs before, right?
You called me a handicap person. Remember you shit on me crazily? Remember that?
I did.
You blocked me. You called me a handicap person.
I think you got. All right. Nobody's going to your website. Nobody gives a fuck. No. Listen. I don't like. Did he do that himself?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. We'll end it here in a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's. Listen, it's good content, good entertainment.
Yeah, no doubt.
You guys have been nice. You guys are good you're funny dudes, and like Ski Mask. Listen, he's just a tragic guy. Like I don't want anything bad to happen to the guy, but I don't really want to hang out with him. I don't want to be around him. He doesn't like put the work in as a performer, and why would I respect him as an equal when I go, listen, you didn't do it. Like by all accounts, from what I hear about his stand-up career, there's nothing there. Like
that's the prevailing comment that a lot of people say about you. Exactly, like you're not putting enough effort into your work. Dude. And I mean, I'm
20 years deep, bro. I'm lazy right now because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, but yesterday's in the past. It's one.
But I got gigs coming up. I'm just not taking these feature act at gigs anymore for $600. Like, give me the money, bro. So I'm in Dallas next month, and I have another corporate gig. I'll take the good paying gigs, but I'm not gonna just gig to gig.
For shit.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with my thing. I'm like, okay, it's like shit or get off the pot. I put the time in, so what are we doing? I see Brent like you said, Bert Kreischer making $25 million last year. Like, okay.
At least.
I know Bert, like, he's, whatever. He's done well.
I always saw you like a Bert type guy, like a baby Bert, when you were coming up, you were like a party guy who had crazy stories on stage. And so like, that's where I think like there's a chasm between you and Bert is like where he parties and constantly works and just singularly focused on that career thing. You might be like, I don't care about it. And then I don't know what you do, sit around, watch TV, whatever you do in your day-to-day life, there might be steps you could take you could be like that, in my opinion.
Let me tell you something, child. That's a very, much like Mir earlier, that's a very good assessment. Like what you just said right there is if you were a therapist, I'm like, that makes sense. You're right. Bert really does care about the career, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I hated LA so much. I just want to pay my bills, put some money away, and I'm good. I don't care about the fame or the fortune or whatever that comes with it. And I do like the creative process. I do like going on stage still. I still like, I know Patrick Melton hates it or whatever, but I still like coming up with an idea and presenting it and seeing what happens. It's still an excitement for me. Like tomorrow, I'm doing a show in Cape Coral at the Cape Cabernet. A mile away, you can see Stuttering John and Carl from WATP if they want to come to the show. So I'm doing the show because it's already almost sold out. It's going to be fun. Let's just have fun. And I don't know. I don't mind getting in my car driving somewhere instead of walking to my wife's bedroom, pulling up the laptop and screaming at Shuli for, fucking super chats.
Yeah. So, why, without Ski here, why don't we touch on the most recent development that you went through, where you actually mended a fence with some old friends, I guess you'd call them, and Shuli and Bob.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that was something where you claimed to not care, and you were mad about some stuff they said. But how did that come? Like, can you share like a little bit of like your not exactly how it went down, but like your mindset and how you decided to care about squashing that beef, whereas this one you have no interest in like clearing the karma.
Right.
Well, first of all, I'll just be honest with you. If you're a man, you reach out like, dude, I really want to talk to you. At first, I'm skeptical, but when you're persistent about it, and then you get on the phone with that person, you talk for an hour, and you just air it all out, and you can tell bullshit from non-bullshit. I'm like, all right, this guy's coming from a real place. And you know this guy in real life, you know him in person, you've worked with him, you've been around him. You're like, okay, it's coming from a good place. And he's like, I think Bob wants to squash this shit too. So he calls Bob. We get on a 3-way call. We talk for another hour. We say, listen, this is what pissed me off. I'm sorry about this. He's sorry. And like, men, you squash it. And it's okay. Right. It's okay to do that. I know you tried to do that with Skeet today.
It's humility. You have to show some humility at some point in time. Honestly.
Right. And I know what you guys tried to do today with Ski. You guys love him, you like him, but he's just too far gone. I really don't hate him. I hate what he's done to me, but I don't think he understands like what he's done. I think in his mind, wherever he's at mentally, and we all have our problems. I'm not shitting on him, but hopefully one day, because he's still young, he's like 28. Yeah. I'm 48. I'm 20 years older than him. Hopefully when he's like, if he lives that long, if he's 48 and he's just like, okay, I get where Chad was saying. Like, I didn't earn those stripes. I didn't understand it at the time. And that's where it is. And I'll leave it at that. But like I always said, like whatever profession you're in, you just can't walk in and like, I'm not a doctor. I never had a PhD. It's like I walk into an emergency room. I'm like, oh, I got this. No, you don't. You don't got it.
And I think some of this might be generational because nowadays everything's like on the internet and everyone's can be anything they want to be. Whereas you seem to be very tied into like paying your dues in a hierarchy system where you're on this level because you've done it 20 years, and you look at someone like Godfrey and say, well, he's above me technically. We're friends, but he's above me, so I respect him. But Ski's so low on the level, I don't respect him. Plus all the other stuff. So I think it might be some, like, you're very hierarchical and like status-based thinking with this. And I think that might be driving it.
Props.
That's true.
Props. You're right. You're 100% right. I'm listening and I go, this guy makes sense. I listen to knowledge and common knowledge, and you're assessing the situation well. And dude, great job. Great podcast. Honestly, like I'm taking something from this. I just listened to you. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And you're right. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm a quote unquote boomer, according to Steel Toe. And you're right. I came up during a different era. You got to pay your dues, and it's a different ball game. We got the internet now, where Johnny TikTok over there has 1,000 followers and he didn't do shit because he's just farting on a camera. That's fine. You're right.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of a part of the disconnect there too.
Sure.
Whereas maybe he might think, obviously he probably thinks he's on a higher level than you, or at least equal level, you know.
He shouldn't though. I'm not.
It's not even that. I don't even think I'm better than anybody, but when you put the work in with anything, whether it's weightlifting, dieting, or, you know, what, I don't know what you guys do on the side, but you put that and you have pride in that, and you're like, and you see somebody coming up and like, I got it. No, you don't. You didn't do it. Put the work in, dude.
Go ahead, Chad. Go ahead.
Like Kevin Brennan, he's a cunt, but he also put the work in. Like, he did all the work. I get it. So there's a level of respect there, even though I hate what he does to me. I respect him as my elder in a weird way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you have. Yeah, I get that. I mean, like,
and you were
I did
kind
agree.
of like, you were below him, you know, when you were on the show. It was his show,
Right.
basically. You were kind of like the extra
I
guy.
recognized what he has done with his milestones, even though it might not make sense now.
And Chad, I do agree with you when you said also, I mean, I'm not trying to play favorites here, but I love Ski Mask to some extent, but also Chad, I do respect you. And when you said it's about the money, once I turn off the fucking camera and or the the mic or whatnot, I'm back to reality. I'm back to my actual who I am. And when I do music, I portray a character when I'm doing music and whatnot. But once I hop off the stage and let go of the mic, I'm me again. I'm not being that character anymore.
Right.
And if you lose yourself in that character, you have some emotional unstable problems with yourself, who you are truly as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just honesty at that point, though.
But if you think I'm the mud shark or the sniper in real
you're
life,
not. You're Chad Zumock. That's your name.
Yeah,
That's who
I'm
you
a
truly are as a
fucking
person.
Boring dude who rides his bike to the gym, listens to the dumb podcasts and music, and that's where you're at.
Yeah, I've had fans to ask me like, "Oh, you actually do all that crazy shit?" I'm like, I mean, once or twice, but I'm not fucking like doing Xanax bars or fucking partying and all the fucking time. I'm not doing that shit afterwards. I'm just gonna grab a beer at the bar, say hi to you, talk to you normally, and then that's it. I'm not fucking some fucking like emo fucking tweaker shit.
And I've had everybody in your chat or anybody else who's come to my shows and they've actually talked to me after the show and they're like, dude, you're actually a decent guy. I'm like,
you're a normal person. I'm a nice normal person. I don't.
Yeah, I'm normal, dude. It's like, let's just talk. It's like, it's not all about shock jockery and bullshit online. It's like, I'm not playing with puppets. I'm not wearing masks. I'm just like me. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do. You obviously want a level of performance. People want to get entertained. Like, people are watching this right now. People will be watching this wanting some weird escape. There was drama. Trust me. We saw
118. We hit 118 on viewers.
Yeah, it's going to get more. And then people are going to talk about it. It's going to get shared. And that's what it is. And I get it, you know. Yeah. And again, back to Ski Mask. Like, I don't hate the guy. I don't. But I have no interest in wanting to hang with him or be friends with him. You know, and it's cool to like people too. Like, there's a comic I forgot who the comic was. There was a comic I liked forever. He just didn't like me, and I'm like, I still appreciate him, but he doesn't like me.
I got a question. So, what in your life makes you the happiest?
In general?
Yeah, just one thing, like
those walks on Instagram Live.
You said performing and making people laugh. You get a rise out of that. But what is something else? Because that's a nighttime thing. What's something that you can think about that in your day to day? So, like, sometimes I go through phases. Like, I shop sometimes for certain things. I'm into different collectibles or just different stuff, family, all there's different things. But for you, like, what's something that like people don't know that makes you happy, something that you do?
We're probably the same guy. I like to shop. I like the collectibles. I like just the little things in life. Like, I like a good sunset.
You're a sports.
I like when the Browns are good. I like when the Cavs are good. I like I just saw the Mission Impossible movie. That was fun. I had a good time doing that. Yeah, it was all right. But it's just like, I like the normal things. It's not like it's something. I'm not that interesting. I mean,
so what's your take on Ski Mask fucking leaving the show? Then just forcing.
I wish him the best. I really
no. Why would you think he'd do that though? Like, honestly, like, he's young. He's around my age. He's a little bit older than me. Why? I mean, come on, man.
And I'm not judging by any means, because I've done like a million things that I wish I would never have done. He's going to look back on this stuff, and I hope he has the life to do it and say, I should not have done it. I should have said that. I see it, but he doesn't understand it. He doesn't have the knowledge right now. He probably looks at me like I'm a dick or whatever. I'm like, no, bro, you got a lot of growing up to do, whether it's misguidance or whatever the situation is. And listen, I'm fucked up too, but I like to learn. I've learned lessons along the way where I won't repeat those lessons. And that's my thing with him. I'm like, dude, listen, like, I don't think I'm Kevin Brennan in the sense of his accomplishments. Like, I think I hate what he's doing now, but I recognize what he's done, and he needs to do that with other people. Like, give respect to the work. Like, Bert Kreischer, in my mind, I fuck you, but he's put the work in, man. He's got stories. Yeah, he busts his ass. Yeah.
Well, what showed me to Ski Mask was when he left right there, something about what you said to him pricked him. Because the reason why you act out like that, because there's some type of honesty behind it. And so it made him actually leave the show. So I'm just saying, like, something about what you said to him really proved to him, well, not even proved, but show to him there is some honesty behind what you're saying to him, and he couldn't accept that, so he had to leave the show and just, he's not ready to accept what you were telling him at that point.
Well,
like you said earlier.
I think there's another dynamic in play here. That Ski was an offshore oil driller, so he's very blue collar, and from what I gather from our interview and your career,
and I respect that.
Your 20s, you kind of were doing some improv stuff, and then you got into comedy and radio. You're doing some sketch stuff, so you're more of like I don't know if you've necessarily worked any like type of that type of stuff. So sometimes those guys, the blue collar guys, have like a certain mindset to people who aren't. So I think maybe
nothing respect.
Yeah.
Nothing respect to anybody that puts the work in with that. But I took a chance to do something different. I went for something. It didn't work. I mean, you could think it worked. Maybe I accomplished some things, but I took the chance. Like I'm 48, never been married, never had a kid, but I sacrificed a lot trying to go for something. It didn't necessarily work, and I realized I wasn't built for it. Now you're trying to figure out what you want to do at this point. So I have nothing to respect. Listen, we all have our paths, where we're going, what we're trying to do, and I respect whatever he's trying to do. I don't know what he's trying to do, but like I never tried to like pretend like I was a carpenter or I was whatever he does. I don't try to pretend I'm that guy, and I feel like he tries to pretend he's that guy because he listens to these podcasts. He listens to comedy, and it's an escape. What we do is an escape. What we're doing right now is an escape. So there's some guy right now in a factory listening to us going.
Listening, waiting. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like let me get lost in my dumb life right now with this bullshit and this drama.
100%, yeah.
Ski Mask is there with his life, and again, I don't know. It's just I'm a real guy like that. I am. I don't know. I know there's haters in the chat, and that's fine.
No, I see them all.
Don't like me. I'm good with that. I'm good because I got the people that do like me, and that's fine. I don't want any in between people, either hate or like. I don't want wishy-washy motherfuckers.
I got a question. One thing that comes up a lot is this.
I got to get this straight.
Yeah, go for it. The term is a work, right?
Piss for me.
So how much? What's your take, being like one of the main guys in this whole environment? How much of it really is a work, do you think?
Well, everyone's lying. Everyone's lying.
Yeah,
like
but
Carl's lying.
A lie
Patrick
is
Hilton.
different than a work, Like a work's like many lies and like a facade that you're putting up. Well, lie can be like.
It's WWE to a certain degree. It's the level of performance. There is emotion behind it. Like when you get pissed, you're pissed. But you might actually take it to a new level. Like, okay, I'm pissed, but not that pissed. So let's see where we can go with that. And that's where it's at with this. And I think it's with Kevin, it's with Bob, and it's with everybody else because there is a level of interest to what we're doing. And it's just, let's just see where we go with it. And like, Carl, like he showed the other day, like he had Ray on and they analyzed the Rock Bottom podcast, and Ray acted like he didn't know what they were going to do, even though he was prepped to know that they're going to do. So there is a level of work there. And
yeah, I've noticed that with Ray especially.
Yeah,
like he might be faking, like not knowing stuff more often than not, or not more often than, but you can catch him sometimes,
Yeah. So there's a level of, we didn't want to call that a work or whatever. You just ride that emotion and go where it is. But I think the fights are generally real. Like when I'm mad at Kevin, I really am mad at him, and whether I don't know where he's trying to go, but it becomes profitable in that sense, and I don't know. You need a break from it. It gets mentally draining. I think Bob Levy's been there. I think Kevin's been there, and I've been there, and whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
I know you use the gym. Is that what else do you use to like find inner peace? Like do you pray? Do you meditate? Do you do anything like that?
I pray.
You pray?
No.
Don't make me send you another freaking super chat, all right, bro? About the pray and the gods.
No, I got my like. I do the infrared sauna. I breathe. I get deep tissue massages. I stretch. Like I do whatever normal people do. It's like there's nothing interesting. I would like to think that I'm this deep person, but I'm just like, I'm just a fucking idiot who watches, fucking Breaking Bad on reruns.
You're still watching that?
Every now and then I'll pop in.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I just don't know what you like. what you doing? Like, not that I'm.
I
like,
just don't
care
like to
about your
share-
life.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
but it's like
No one needs
I
to
feel
know
like you
what he
should be
does,
accomplishing more
With
because
all
you're so
respect,
talented.
Dr. Chow, I don't know what you do either. Like, it's like,
though. That's
I
true.
save lives.
keep the
I
mystery
deliver
going.
babies.
You're a gentleman in the goddamn captain's log chair right there, like conducting the starship with sunglasses on. There's a man of mystery there. Keep it that way. Let everyone guess. And that's the same with me. When I log off, keep guessing. Where am I going? Is it Kumia's country? Who knows? We'll see. Is there an oil can involved? I don't know. Am I getting punched in the face? We'll see.
I mean, I love all the chaos that you generated before, but then, I know it takes a toll on you. So, but then also, part of me gets upset when I think like, damn, he should be getting so much further with all of his
fine.
like. But I know it's like, it's just a fan's projection, I guess, on what you're doing. So. But I keep
Yeah.
it up, man. It's interesting stuff, and it's good.
Well, there's a lot of people that like there's a couple people in the chat that are upset, like because I talked to Shuli and Bob on the phone. We were like,
That
let's
is true.
squash it.
Did you
They
kind
were
of like betray
livid.
your fans? Did you kind of betray your fan base by doing that?
I don't
You
think
know?
so. I was real about it because I'm not like sucking the dick of the potato and Carl from WATP. I'm like, fuck them still. I'm not like, I'm in the Dabbleverse now. I'm like, no, I'm cool with Shuli and Bob because I knew them before this. So let's be cool. And they brought on Cardiff when I did the BS show. And I go, okay, I'm good. I'm out. Like, I'm not sucking to one side for gain. I'm like, I don't care if the Dabbleverse likes me or not. Like, I'll be cool with Shuli because I know him, or Bob because I know him. We could squash our differences. But there can be Kevin Brennan, who's just selfish as fuck. He's just like, he's an asshole. Like, it's like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't have to like Chow and Mir. Like, I don't know your following. If you have 40,000 followers to 2,000, I don't give a fuck. You guys are nice guys. I'll talk to you. Same with Tony Mazer. Same with Tyler. They're my friends. Let's talk. I don't care. Some guy's like, you need to meet up with Tukey. Do I? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those
I mean,
guys have been nothing but like.
I mean,
bad to
Chad,
you, basically.
Chad. I mean, honestly though, man, doesn't that like take a little bit out of you though? Every single time you got like, because you somewhat not befriended, but you worked out your issues with Julie and Bob and whatnot.
Yeah.
You guys were doing your thing with Sut Joe and everything was brilliant, by the way. I loved it. You guys did awesome with that. You worked his ass. And then they bring on the potato, which they know you don't fuck with, and he just comes in hot, shitting on you and whatnot. It's just like, dude, what kind of show are you trying to betray at that point? Like, are you trying to just I don't understand that as a show.
No, that was Shuli texting me going, dude, I had no idea. Joe brought him in. Like,
he runs the show though, right?
It was a combination. They thought it was going to be a good move. They had no idea. It was a bad read. It was just a bad read, and I wasn't in the mood. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to make it about him and me because I didn't care, and he wanted to make it about him, and I'm like, it's not about him at this point. So it's going to be difference of opinion, subjective bullshit, and that's fine. You could like what you want to like, but I always tell the fans, you can't control me or what I like or what I want to do. I like whoever I want to like. I don't give a shit. Like you guys, Mirror reached out to me going, hey, I want to bring you and Ski together. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. Didn't work. Just didn't work.
Didn't work.
He tried. He tried.
I tried to make good content for a show.
You did.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? So, who would maybe be like your three biggest adversaries right now? Because I mean, I've seen like the Ski and Tukey, or not Ski, the Potato and Tukey. Their whole shows revolve around you. You know,
So dumb.
like I know, but like if you ever see them, like they're always talking about you, and they're
I know.
involved
I
with
see
you and all that
clips.
stuff.
I'm like, all right.
So
whatever.
they need you more than you need them, obviously.
Yeah.
You're their focus of a lot of content. So who would be like the three people who you're kind of like, hey man, like
My adversaries,
yeah, like I don't know, like you're not enemies.
my
but
allies. I think
you're opposite of your allies. That's what that
number one, Chow. Number two, Mirror.
Really?
No.
Hey, it's not even Mirror. Come on, bro.
Number
means. Nah,
three.
we're allies.
Number
Allies.
three, David Chandler. That's all I have in my life right
Well,
now.
those are your three allies. So what? I'm talking about the opposite. What are the three you got?
Don't worry, I'll make sure to say some crazy shit about you. Don't worry.
I don't know. I don't like the people that I'm friends with in this world. I don't bring them into it because they don't want no part of it. Like there's comics who are watching this. Are like, we're watching, but we don't want to be involved. And That's what it is. Like the people that are involved are fucking psychos, including myself. But the people that have actual things going on, they're like, it's interesting, but leave me out of it. And I have a lot of those people in my life.
Could you tell me about your Earl Skakel? I don't know what's going on about that. You guys are doing a show at what's about less than an hour from now, right?
As a professional, right there. Yeah, I'm doing a show at 10 o'clock with Earl Skakel. It's just a little idea I had. We want to do something different. We want to mix it up, get out of this drama bullshit. Like it's just too much. And we want to do something within our wheelhouse that we enjoy. It's going to be very niche. 10 o'clock on my channel. Sit down, Zumock. I hope you can join us.
Can you give us a little bit of a,
It's just me and Earl doing what we do. We talk weird shit and we'll see where it goes. And we have things involved. I guarantee it doesn't involve Ski Mask. I guarantee it doesn't involve Patrick Melton. It doesn't involve Dr. Chow. It doesn't involve Kevin Brennan. It doesn't involve fucking Shuley. It doesn't involve Bob Levy. It doesn't involve Steel Toe, Gino Visconti.
Real quick.
Any of it.
All right, perfect. But real quick, I want to ask you, man. I love this part of you. You freaked the fuck out on Patrick Melton. I saw that rage thing you did. Remember that? What you did? Everyone was like hyped out about it and whatnot. You raged on Patrick Melton and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Was that honesty, or were you just kind of rolling with it?
Oh, no. It was just like I've seen enough clips of him.
Talking shit?
It's just because I thought I was friends with that guy. I was really misled and misread by him because I thought I knew him, but I guess I didn't. I guess he's just another internet troll. And, Earl told me some things about him, some people. Then I found some other things. I'm like, all right, he's just another fucking guy. And he's a smart guy. He's entertaining. He is, but he's just an internet troll trying to get those clicks and the followers. And I'm like, you're not using me for your contact. I'm not your Ray. Goodbye. And that was my thing with him. Like, don't turn me into this because I was not that guy with you. Right. We spent 4 days in a comedy condo together. And regardless of what he says, we got along really well. And we did a podcast. You can go listen to it. And he just went down this road. I don't think he has a lot of friends. I think he's angry. He's a little bitter. He's smart. And, he's in his 40s. He's trying to figure it out. I don't know. He's trying to go Kevin Brennan or something. I don't know what he's trying to do, but I'm not his enemy. But it is what it is. So
much about that condo that I would love to see like a video reenactment, like with him sitting watching Two Bears, One Cave, and you crashing into the porcelain, and you eating your Outback, and him smoking his vape. You could almost make like a movie based off it because we've heard so many stories about that.
It was condo. 2 weeks. Like I was in Oklahoma for 2 weeks. He was in Oklahoma for a month, and I literally I used to be the co-host of Kevin's show. That's when I quit. So he was there when it happened. And he saw me going through this mental breakdown, and we were working together. We just met and we got along good. And we talked about it. And I remember we did a podcast. Go listen to it. It's on somewhere, my channel or his channel. I think we did a Swapcast. He's like, I think you should get back with Kevin. And I go, not now. And we didn't talk for an entire year until January. And here we are now. So what will happen next year? Who knows?
Maybe you and Lil Mir will be beefing next year. Who knows?
Possibly.
No. I'm one thing.
You never know.
One thing I'm not. I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm not gonna fucking quit out of a show because I get triggered or whatnot. That will never happen in my life.
Let me ask you this, Mir, because I know you got the NBA. The Suns gonna be the next NBA championships.
We will be. Yes, we got Bobo.
I know you got.
Bobo. We got Utah Watanabe. We got who is it? Damian Lee. I mean, we're pretty turned up, man. Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Aiden, unless he gets traded. Your Cavaliers look good though, kind of.
We need a small forward, bad, real bad.
Who's your small forward right now?
Carius LeVert, and he stinks. He's all right. He's fine. He's just very streaky, and it's just Donovan Mitchell. I love him, but. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll
to
see.
be continued.
You got to
so
be
chat.
Pump. Oh, go
ahead.
Go.
No,
I was gonna jump into another sport.
You go ahead.
With football around the corner.
Yes. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Hey.
You've announced that you're doing a football show, right?
Yeah, we're doing a football show, the Rack Me Football Podcast. We're putting it together. It's going to be Patreon only. It's not going to be live. And we did it last year, but it's going to be better this year. We got some bigger players involved. We kept it hush, if you will, but it will be going again. And it's just, there. What do we got there? Is that Seahawks? Eagles. Oh,
T.O.
Owens. Yeah, T.O. So, what city are you from? You from Philly or Phoenix or St. Louis?
Citizen. He's
And
worldwide.
then you got the British flag in the background. Like, where do you represent?
Call me Pitbull, baby. All right, I'm worldwide.
All right,
Mr.
I guess so.
Yeah, so that'll be great. You know, we got any reads or early? Have you been following any off season?
Not really.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of my team. They I don't like our quarterback who sexually assaulted 24 people. That's a problem.
No, he didn't. That's bullshit.
He took 4 years off of his career, so I'm like, all right, show me what you got. But I do like Nick Chubb, the running back. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Still got Garrett.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's there. He's a beast, but
he's good.
We're in the. I mean, like we got to go against Cincinnati, Joe Burrow. Like, there's a lot going on, so there's problems. You got the Steelers are better, so I don't know.
Can they pick it? Picket fences. Let's go.
Picket fences. There you go.
Yes, sir. Well,
where did Steel Toe go?
Anyway, do fuck Steel Toe. He's trash. But real quick, Chad. So with your football show, what's the dynamic of it? Like, what's the premises of it? Like, where do you guys? What's your idea for it?
We just pick the spreads and we give our commentary. You're going to see different personalities. It's coming.
So same thing as MLC shit you guys did before.
Yeah, with a lot less Gino and Shuley talk.
Okay.
Did you when you what day did you do it? Before the weekend or on Monday? Like,
I think we're going to shoot for Thursdays, and it's going to be Patreon only. We're going to put it on Patreon. We're not going to do it live because we just don't want to be a super chat show. That just tune in if you want to listen to football. If not, who cares? So that's what it is. I don't need your $5. It would be nice if you Venmoed me $2, but you don't necessarily need to dictate the tempo of the show, because I saw what happened to Kevin's show and how ugly it got. And listen, it's great to get that $100 and $200 because it puts you more effort and work into it. But you know, there's some people that just take the money and they don't put any work into it, and that's what it is.
Okay,
there it is.
All right, I think we're kind of good with this interview. I mean, not even interview, this debate. That Ski Mask left like what, maybe an hour? I don't even know when he left.
Put out the clips. The clips are they're cut right now.
I just feel bad he got triggered so hard he had to leave. That's insane. But okay.
He likes the shock jockery of it.
That's not shock jock. That's pussy shit. That's not even shock jock at that point.
I don't know.
When was the last time you took a vacation?
I live in Florida, dude. I can
know,
try to. I can go take a vacation tonight. I can go to Clearwater and get in a hotel.
You know what I mean? Like, when did you get away and like just?
Dude, my life's been a vacation. Going on the road, like
buying ski mask.
Yeah, I mean, they put you up in 4-star hotels. I've lived a vacation. It's
$200 is all. It's all.
That's the problem. Is like you do stand up comedy. Like if you're doing a headlining gig in Denver or whatever, and they're putting you up in this amazing condo, you're like, you got to remind yourself you're not on vacation. You have to work.
You're in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I live in Florida. I live right to the bay. Like, I'm good on vacation. Trust me. I went to the Bahamas where Ski Mask tried to get me deported for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that happened, correct? That actually happened.
100%. We just argued. You saw it.
Wow. You were.
That wasn't a worry. It was me going, you fucked with my life, and you fucked up with thousands of dollars, and you fuck with the Comedy Zone account and my account. I still haven't been asked back because of it, even though like it all got cleared, but still it was a big problem. So, I'll accept your apology 10 years from now, hopefully when you get your shit cleared up.
All right. Well, all I gotta say is this another day. Ski Mask, you're a bitch for leaving. It sucks that it happened. Mudshark / Man / Chad Zumock. I appreciate you coming on, man, having fun with
us. No, thank you guys. I love you guys. You guys are great dudes, and you did your best with the situation.
We tried.
You muted. You tried to. I was out of control.
Appreciate it, Z-Man.
Till next
time,
time,
you later.
Love you. Tune in 10 o'clock tonight with me and Earl.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Later.
Yes, sir.
Check them out. Thanks, man.
Ciao.
It was awesome. Till next time.
Till next time, buddy.
Peace.
Peace.